Hello, future genius. Want to unlock the secrets of a mind so brilliant it shaped centuries of thought? Get ready for a dopamine rush, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating life of Thomas Aquinas, a man whose ideas are still super relevant and impactful. This isn't just history, it's a treasure map to understanding how faith and reason can beautifully coexist. Let's start this amazing journey. Introduction. Imagine a world where everything you believed about God, humanity, and the universe was challenged. Thomas Aquinas lived in such a time, and his intellectual brilliance helped bridge divides and illuminate paths forward. He was a rock star of the 13th century, a true intellectual giant. You're about to discover why his legacy continues to influence philosophy, theology, and even our modern understanding of law and ethics. So buckle up, body. Thomas Aquinas was born in 1225 in Roccasecca, Italy. His family was wealthy and influential, connected to both the Emperor Frederick II and the King of France. From a very young age, Thomas showed an extraordinary intellect and a deep desire for knowledge. His parents had grand plans for him, hoping he would pursue a career in the church, possibly becoming an abbot, bringing honor and power to their family. They sent him to the Benedictine Monastery of Monte Cassino when he was just 5 years old, a common practice for noble families to ensure a good education and future. At Monte Cassino, Thomas began his formal education, studying the 7 liberal arts. Even early on, his tikers noticed his profound intelligence. He absorbed knowledge, always seeking the why behind everything. Around 1239, political conflicts forced him to leave Monte Cassino. He then enrolled at the University of Naples. This was a pivotal moment. At Naples, he encountered the works of Aristotle, then relatively new to Western Europe. Aristotle's philosophy, based on observation and reason, presented a challenge to the prevailing Augustinian tradition. Thomas was captivated by Aristotle's systematic approach, seeing the potential to integrate this powerful framework with Christian theology. A radical idea for his time, as many viewed Aristotle's pagan philosophy with suspicion. While at Naples, Thomas also made another life-changing decision. He decided to join the Dominican order. The Dominicans were a mendicant order, living a life of poverty and preaching the gospel. This contrasted sharply with the wealthy Benedictine order. His family was furious, seeing it as a betrayal. They even kidnapped him, holding him captive in their castle for about a year, trying to persuade him to abandon his path. They tried everything, but Thomas remained steadfast in his commitment to God and his Dominican vocation. This captivity period wasn't wasted. He used it to study the Bible and Aristotle even more deeply, solidifying his intellectual and spiritual foundations. Eventually, his family gave up, and Thomas was released. He officially joined the Dominican order in 1244. He then moved to Paris, studying under Albertus Magnus, a renowned scholar who appreciated Aristotle's work. Albertus Magnus recognized Thomas's exceptional intellect, famously defending him against classmates who nicknamed him the dumb ox. Albertus declared, "We call this man a dumb ox, but he will one day bellow so loud that his bellowing will be heard throughout the whole world." How right he was. After studies in Paris, Thomas followed Albertus Magnus to Cologne, Germany, continuing his theological education. In 1252, he returned to Paris to begin teaching. He quickly gained a reputation as a brilliant lecturer and profound thinker. His lectures attracted large audiences, his ability to synthesize complex ideas unparalleled. During this period, he began writing some of his most important works, meticulously developing his philosophical and theological system. One significant contribution was his attempt to reconcile faith and reason. In his view, they were not opposing forces, but two complementary paths to truth. Reason could help us understand the natural world and prepare for faith, while faith provided insights into divine truths beyond reason's scope. He believed there could be no real conflict between true faith and true reason, because both ultimately derive from God, the ultimate source of all truth. This was a groundbreaking idea that profoundly influenced Western thought. He continued to teach and write prolifically. His magnum opus, the Summa Theologica, is a monumental work systematically exploring nearly every major theological and philosophical question of his time. He began writing it around 1265 and worked on it until shortly before his death. In the Summa, he addresses two picks, such as the existence of God, the nature of creation, human ethics, and the sacraments. He uses a distinctive method posing a question, presenting arguments against his position, offering his own, then refuting opposing views. This rigorous approach made his work incredibly influential and enduring. Thomas also served as an advisor to popes and kings, traveling extensively to lecture and participate in important discussions. His intellectual contributions were recognized across Europe. He taught at various universities, leaving a lasting impact on academic discourse. Despite his fame, he remained humble, devoted to prayer and study. In December 1273, Thomas experienced a profound mystical vision while celebrating Mass. After this, he stopped writing. When asked why, he reportedly said, "I cannot, because all that I have written seems to me like straw compared to what has been revealed to me." This statement, from a man who had written millions of words, speaks volumes about the depth of his spiritual encounter. He felt no human words could adequately capture the divine truths he had glimpsed. Thomas Aquinas died on March 7th, 1274, while traveling to the Second Council of Lyon. He was only 49. His death was a great loss. However, his ideas continued to spread. He was canonized as a saint by the Catholic Church in 1323, less than 50 years after his death. Now St. Thomas Aquinas, one of the most important figures in Catholic theology and philosophy. His impact is immense. Thomism, his philosophical and theological system, became the leading intellectual current in the Catholic Church for centuries. His work provided a robust framework for understanding Christian doctrine and engaging with secular philosophy. Even today, his ideas are studied and debated. His emphasis on reason, natural law, and harmony between faith and intellect continues to resonate in contemporary discussions. Conclusion. So, why does Thomas Aquinas still matter? Because he showed us that intellect and faith are not enemies but allies. He taught us how to use our minds to explore existence's deepest questions, embracing divine mysteries. His legacy reminds us that rigorous thinking and profound spirituality can go hand in hand. His teachings offer a timeless guide for anyone seeking truth, whether through reason, faith, or both. Understanding Thomas Aquinas isn't just about learning history. It's about gaining a powerful lens through which to view the world and your place in it. Keep exploring, questioning, and growing.